Not celebrating Christmas doesn't mean someone is cold, strange, or unhappy. Psychology shows there are many normal human reasons behind it. This is a psychology story about that truth. When December arrives, the world changes. Lights appear, music gets louder, smiles feel mandatory, and yet, some people quietly step back. Not because they hate joy, but because their minds remember something different. For some people, Christmas isn't part of who they are. It doesn't match their culture. It doesn't align with their beliefs. Psychology teaches us that people feel safest when they live in alignment with their identity. When celebrations are forced, the brain doesn't feel joy, it feels stress. For others, Christmas carries memories, loss, trauma, loneliness, family conflict. The brain learns to protect itself. It avoids reminders of pain. Psychology calls this emotional avoidance, not bitterness. Some people don't celebrate because the season is overwhelming, too loud, too crowded, too social. Introverted minds get drained faster. Psychology calls this overstimulation. Avoiding Christmas isn't rudeness, it's self-regulation. Others resist Christmas because of pressure, forced happiness, social expectations, spending money they don't have. When the brain feels controlled, it pushes back. Psychology calls this psychological reactance. Some people think differently. They see Christmas as commercialized, emotionally performative, financially stressful. Their minds value logic over tradition. They don't reject joy, they reject unnecessary pressure. And for some, it goes deeper. If childhood holidays were filled with arguments, tension, or emotional neglect, the brain stores Christmas as a stress signal, not a happy one. So they redefine joy. Quiet reflection, working peacefully, traveling alone, helping others privately. Psychology reminds us of something important. Happiness is personal, not seasonal. Here's the truth most people miss. Not celebrating Christmas does. As Christmas gets closer, the questions come faster. Why don't you celebrate? Aren't you excited? Is everything okay? And the person smiles, because explaining feels harder than pretending. Psychology calls this emotional masking. When people learn that their truth makes others uncomfortable, they hide it. Some people learned early that joy had conditions. Be happy, be grateful, don't ruin the moment. So they stayed quiet, not because they didn't feel anything, but because they felt too much. For them, Christmas isn't peaceful. It's loud memories, unfinished conversations, empty chairs. The brain remembers what the heart tries to forget, and when everyone else celebrates, they protect their silence. They don't hate the season, they just don't want to perform happiness. Psychology shows us that forced joy creates internal conflict. The mind resists what doesn't feel real. So instead of explaining, they step away. Some people find joy in different ways, in routine, in solitude, in